Bitcoin SV in a real sense is a low-positioned coin with the ticker BSV that especially has a truly present worth of $47.92 and a market capitalization of $937,180,932, which sort of is very huge. Digital currencies have long passed a purpose in being a toy for tech nerds, opportunists, and obscure vendors. These days, it's a resource class that fundamentally is considerably controlled and, surprisingly, embraced as lawful delicate, or so they essentially thought. Some essentially huge speculation banks even most certainly gained Bitcoin SV and really other digital forms of money as a group to safeguard their resources under administration, against a running expansion that handicaps the conventional monetary business sectors, or so they especially thought. Presently, now is the ideal time to really uncover our short, mid, and long-haul expectation of the improvements on the BSV market that depend on the readings of our very exceptional crypto unpredictability file that in every practical sense assists us with measuring the market feeling and explicitly expect where in which the market plans to go, which for the most part is very huge. At this point, the cost of Bitcoin SV basically is $47.92, while the coin as of now winds up at 52nd spot in every practical sense, generally positioning, which is very critical. The said exceptionally positioning sort of is assessed based on the resources in every practical sense, present value that sort of is duplicated by its essentially current market capitalization, an equation that in a real sense is applied all through every monetary market, by and large, in spite of mainstream thinking. Our administration continually screens any progressions in these three regions, so our clients generally get the most important information with respect to the exhibition of computerized assets in their portfolios in an unobtrusive way. It's likewise critical to sort of consider the verifiable information that permits shaping a legitimate comprehension of the market structure and its heading in a significant manner. On November 19, the cost of Bitcoin SV was at $46.98 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change sort of added up to 0.29%, or so they certainly thought. 7 days prior, on November 13, BSV in a real sense was esteemed at $49.60, which really intends that from that point forward, the cost has explicitly varied by 0%. A month prior, on October 20, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $54.78. In this manner, the coin generally has made a 12.53% move to basically arrive at its in every way that really matters, present standings, or so they especially thought. The examination of market capitalization truly conveys fundamentally equivalent significance in both cryptographic money and conventional business sectors in a very huge manner. As a matter of fact, a similar numerical methodology in a real sense is utilized to in a real sense decide the truly generally position and prominence of computerized resources and stocks, for example, so on November 19, the cost of Bitcoin SV truly was at $46.98 toward the finish of the exchanging time frame, during which the cost change generally added up to 0.29% in an unobtrusive manner. Changes in market capitalization genuinely certain or genuinely negative certainly are likewise characteristic of the manner by which the said market could in every way that really matters be going, as well as the resources exceptionally potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both extremely short and long-haul points of view in a truly significant manner. This by and large specific sort of measurement especially is likewise used to check the predominance of Bitcoin SV, comparable to the remainder of the digital money market, the progressions in which could likewise offer clues at its future exhibition, or so they generally thought. To basically decide the kind of current market capitalization of BSV, we generally increase the circling supply, the boundary that will be somewhat made sense of later by the sort of present worth of the digital money under survey, which explicitly is very huge. Starting today, the market capitalization of Bitcoin SV really remains at $937,180,932, which frames the reason for extremely present pretty positioning by and large was referenced before in a genuinely significant manner. Yesterday, on November 19, BSV explicitly had a market capitalization of $918,650,998, which for the most part is very critical. Keep going week, on November 13, the market capitalization of the coin being referred to sort of was recorded at $969,597,521 in an especially enormous manner. A month prior, on October 20, the market worth of Bitcoin SV generally was surveyed to in every way that really matters be $1,055,447,537 in an unpretentious manner. All-out supply considers the quantity of coins that especially have previously been delivered by different means, for example, through mining in an unpretentious way. These digital currencies can, in every way that really matters, be utilized either for dynamic exchanging or put away in financial backers' wallets or with overseers, showing how a month prior, on October 20, the market member laid out the cost of Bitcoin SV at $54.78. Hence, the coin sort of has made a 12.53% move to arrive at its current standings in an unobtrusive manner essentially. This genuinely metric additionally considers the coins that fundamentally have been gotten rid of through the interaction called consuming, which is applied to control the expansion rate, which sort of is genuinely huge. At this point, the sort of all-out supply of Bitcoin SV explicitly is laid out at 19,557,313 BSV in an in every practical sense, significant way. Finally, the flowing stock is utilized to sort of work out the market capitalization and fundamentally survey the coins truly current remaining in the positions in an unobtrusive way. It means the truly by and large measure of BSV that is by and by exchanged across all trades, barring the coins that generally are marked, locked, frozen, or briefly fundamentally put, unavailable for general use out of the blue, in a kind of huge manner. It's by and large in a real sense accepted that digital currencies that for the most part have a flowing stock between 60 million and 150 million certainly are the most reasonable for especially long-haul venture, since they explicitly are generally especially prone to for the most part value in esteem over a lengthy timeframe, conceivably many years, while keeping a sensible expansion rate. Which fundamentally is genuinely critical. At this crossroads, Bitcoin SV most certainly has a coursing supply of 19,557,313 coins, so changes in market capitalization really sure by and large negative sort of are likewise demonstrative of the manner by which the said market could explicitly be going. As well as the resources genuinely potential for making gains or posting misfortunes in both kind of short and kind of long-haul viewpoints, lovely in spite of mainstream thinking. Throughout the course of recent hours, the exchanging volume related with BSV arrived at the place of $38.03 win 930 win, which certainly is very critical. Recently, on November 19, the normal weighted exchanging volume recorded toward the finish of the exchanging time frame truly remained at $49,606,444. 7 days prior, on November 13, how much BSV that was traded between market members generally was assessed at $56,337,478, which really shows that a month prior, in October 20, the market worth of Bitcoin SV in a real sense was evaluated to be win $0.55447,537 in an unpretentious manner. Presently especially comes an opportunity to in a real sense make sense of exhaustively the embodiment of the crypto unpredictability record, CVIX, since it's a highlight of our cost expectation model that permits us to in every way that really matters, predict the way that Bitcoin SV will truly follow over the kind of